In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Assalamu alaikum students. Our today's lecture is about symmetry elements and we are discussing about the remaining two symmetry elements here in this lecture, which are inversion and improper axis of rotation. Please subscribe my channel as an encouragement. We will discuss about the improper axis of rotation and inversion here in this lecture. Improper rotation. If simple rotation of a molecule to some angle does not give an indistinguishable image, then there exists another plane, another symmetry element which is called to be an improper rotation. Actually, improper rotation is a rotation followed by a reflection in a plane perpendicular to that rotation axis. Whenever you apply a rotation, the molecule will not be in an indistinguishable form, but whenever you would apply the reflection after this rotation perpendicular to the plane of the rotation or axis of the rotation, then the molecule will be in an indistinguishable form or in the same form as it was before applying the rotation and reflection axis. This will be called to be an improper rotation. It is also called as rotatory reflection axis. Just like proper rotation, improper rotation may also be classified into S2, S3, S4, etc. depending upon the angle to which you have rotated the molecule. For example, here there is a case of a staggered form of ethane here, and keep in mind that in ethane S6 C6 does not exist in ethane, staggered form of ethane, but S6 exists here. Suppose you have an axis of rotation passing through the two carbon atoms like this. It is a S6 axis of rotation. And we rotate the molecule to 60 degree about this rotation axis S6. We have started the rotation. This is the original form of the molecule. These are the original atoms, original hydrogen atom. And we are starting the rotation. We have rotated. This hydrogen has taken the form of this hydrogen. This hydrogen is moved to this one position. This hydrogen has moved to this one position. Again, whenever the 60-degree rotation is completed, this one hydrogen has taken the position of this. This one hydrogen has taken the position like this. This one hydrogen has taken the position like this. We have completed the 60-degree rotation about this axis, which is taken as a S6 axis. Now, reflection. This hydrogen have rotated to this position. Whenever reflected through this plane in the perpendicular direction to which is passing through the center of these two carbon atoms, which is cutting the bond, bisecting the bond between two carbon atoms. This one is a plane perpendicular to this axis of rotation. This hydrogen will give the image like this. This hydrogen will give the image here, means all these three hydrogen atoms after rotation will take the form of previous three hydrogen atoms after applying the reflection axis or after applying the reflection plane perpendicular to this S6. So rotation does not take the molecule into an indistinguishable form, but rotation after rotation, whenever the reflection plane will be applied, the molecule will be in an indistinguishable form. So reflection rotation or it is called as rotatory reflection axis exists there in a molecule. This is called as improper rotation. Another example of improper rotation is the methane molecule. Suppose we have an axis passing in between the two hydrogen atoms like this one. It is an S4 axis. If we rotate the molecule to 90-degree position here, it will not give you an indistinguishable image. But after rotation to 90 degree, we have started the rotation from this position. This is the exactly first one position of the molecule. If the molecule is taken at the start like this one, and we are rotating this hydrogen atom, this hydrogen atom is taken here, this hydrogen atom will move here. It is the rotation started, rotation completed. This hydrogen atom has taken this form, the hydrogen atom has taken this form. The molecule will not be in an indistinguishable form. But whenever you apply a reflection plane like this, perpendicular to this axis of rotation, this reflection will take this hydrogen atom to this position, and this hydrogen atom will be here at this position. It means that after applying the reflection, first rotation to 90 degree, then applying the reflection perpendicular to this rotation, will take the image same, will make same image or indistinguishable image. So S4 exists to be an improper rotation axis there in methane molecule. Inversion center. Each atom in the molecule is moved along a straight line through an inversion center to a point an equal distance. It is an other symmetry element. Whenever you have the molecule such that whenever you you start moving from one point, pass through a center, and at the straight line you reach another point at the other side, and you find the similar type of the atoms at the other type, the same type of atom at the other side at the same distance from that central position. And this should exist for each and every atom of the molecule. Then you says that inversion exists there in a molecule. For example, in case of this tetrachloroplatinate 2, this is a chlorine atom, and if you start a straight line from chlorine atom, pass through this center and move to the other one position, you would get another chlorine atom. These are two similar atoms at the same distance at the straight line from the center. Similarly, these two chlorine atoms are at the straight positions or at the straight line from the center. So inversion center exists here at the platinum position here in this molecule. He is saying that if uh, each atom in a molecule is moved along a straight line through the inversion center to a point an equal distance from the inversion center, if the resulting configuration is indistinguishable from the original, we say there exists an inversion center in the molecule. Means you are starting from one atom at the straight line, you pass through a center and you find the same atom at the other side at the same distance. Then inversion center exists here in the molecule. Inversion operation in a molecule occur through a single point in the molecule called as an inversion center. For example, it is inversion center will be a single point there in a molecule. So inversion center exists here in benzene case, inversion center exists here in tetrachloroplatinate 2, and inversion center exists here in staggered form of ethane in between the two carbon atoms. Keep in mind that inversion center may or may not coincide with some atom in the molecule. It is not necessary that inversion center should be an atom. Like here, a platinum atom is an inversion center. But in these two examples, here there is a bond as an inversion center and there is nothing atom, no atom there at the inversion center. In case of benzene molecule, the inversion center is at the center of the plane of benzene and there is no atom present here. So it is not necessary that the inversion center coincides with some atom, but it may be the position where there is no atom. Molecule having inversion as a symmetry element has zero dipole moment because the polarity of one side of the bond is cancelled by the polarity of the other side, so there will be no net dipole moment for such molecules which have an inversion center. The students must know the answers of these questions after learning this lecture. There is a well-known website known as Otterbin, Otterbein, Otterbin Symmetry. Whenever you would write Otterbin Symmetry at the Google, you would find that website that will be helpful in learning symmetry. I love you students. Thank you.